Here we are at the Baker's factory, and we're just going past the two Supercross tracks here. And the more whiter dirt, the more hard pack is a West Coast track, and then we've got our football design with the red track. So the cool thing is just two completely different types of dirt. So I think that's a huge benefit for the riders to be challenged on different dirt types. So that was the goal, and we've finally got those both, complete. And this area over here is we do every year a Daytona section. And if we ever get really bad rains here, this is always really good with the water, and we can use it as a turn track. So it just gives us more options in different weather conditions. I was lucky enough that this piece of property has multiple, types of soil and dirt. So, we can get creative and provide a lot more challenging tracks and areas for the guys to ride. And then obviously a designated start area, which we can change and depending on the what type of dirt we want in here. And for the outdoors and Supercross, either rip it up or create the more hard pack that we get at Supercross races. The ultimate goal is to have two outdoor tracks and then a third Supercross track, and that I want to do separate, but also to provide a 250 program. I feel like we've got a really good 450 program, and I think it would be good to include a specific 250 program that would cover our bases. The many uses of equipment is that we can use it for clearing brush and cleaning up a lot of bad weeds. So yeah, I'm going to try and, this is the last piece that needs to be cleared up on this side.
How far are you going to go all the way to the fence line here?
Yeah, clean through it and keep it nice and snake free. And then this is like my forest area, which I want to eventually clean up too and have a mountain bike trail through that. So a lot of little cool things that I want to do. There's actually some beautiful trees and orange trees in there that are in the middle, which will make some cool trails and really get it looking good. And this track has got decent amount of elevation and challenging areas with some rollers over there, and I kept as many of the trees as possible so that we don't lose the beauty of the property. So the track actually weaves in and out, between the trees, but also keeping it safe. And then this side's got sand rollers, different length of sand rollers here, and obviously another set over there that, in the summer it gets really rough, and we can also change that depending on tracks that we're coming to, where we can try and duplicate if it's just rollers or almost like just high-speed sand whoops, or whatever we're trying to look for that's coming up, or that can be used to get the guys and race ready. So this side of the property, the other side of me here, is where I would want to have the 250 program. So the plan is another set of garages here for them, and then a Supercross track which will go on this top little level just beyond these trees, and then the outdoor track weaving its way around the back. And actually that part of the property has got a lot more elevation, so I think our outdoor track is going to be really cool, and it'll be a lot different. It's all been flattened out at the moment, just because we wanted to keep, in case we get big rains, it doesn't all get all ruined. But not really. I mean, we can definitely, they can be dug out a bit deeper or steepened up. So, as the season develops in the outdoor, we do, have a good track car, Corey, that obviously can make the changes or make adjustments as we need. And then, thanks to JCB, with the sponsor of the good equipment, we can make a lot of changes, make it rough, and duplicate as close as possible to what the guys are going to find at the races. And I've kept the jumps and all that pretty safe, so that we focus on the training and the riding, but also try and keep it as safe as possible. Yeah, and that's about it on the good old 450 side.
Yeah.
And the only other thing that's coming in this side is the gym.
On the right side of the building?
Yeah, like that part. I don't know if you looked in there.
I did.
Okay, so that actually they're doing flooring tomorrow.
Oh, what kind of flooring are you going to do?
I'm not going to go with the rubberized flooring. I looked into that, and it reminds me of a CrossFit gym. And I have 3 or 4 guys here that don't throw weights down. So the plan is just to have some padded flooring, but a little bit more comfortable that you can stretch on it and utilize more with what their program deals with. So I'm excited, and I think that'll finish that off good, and then we'll start implementing equipment for the gym.